Hello everybody, it is I, the QuicksmasherEXE, back to playing Sid Meier's Civilization 6. In the last episode, we had this builder who is repairing things, I think. Yeah, I think he's walking around repairing things. So we're going to continue to have him walk around and repair things. And last episode I said I was going to consider whether or not we were going to declare war on these German apostles and absolutely slaughter them. And France is offering us money, but I'd rather just have a little more money and give them whatever it is they're offering. I don't remember. Give me a knight or two. 137, oh jeez. Well, we'll just take that. I don't really care about the open borders, but it's distracting my train of thought, and so I don't like that very much. I'm not going to declare a holy war on Germany. It would be great for the Holy War Casus Belli, but my Mamluk is just a little too exposed at the moment. I've got to move him around, and I kind of do care a little more about the exploration. I don't need my cores quite yet. So, and since I'm probably going to want to finish up on my home continent and get Paris first, I'm not going to be too terribly concerned about having, starting war with Germany just yet. And, oh, we got a great writer. Might as well recruit that. I mean, not that I have too much in mind for it, but might as well. Now, Rogueclaw, what are you going to do? We could use a builder back here, actually. First of all, let's go ahead and get ourselves at least one great work of writing.
Out of this room.
And we're gonna ignore that in case the text is copyrighted or something. Which I'm sure the text is copyrighted, but I wouldn't get this video taken down from just having the text written or something. I don't know if it was all the text. We're gonna think about what we can build here in Rogueclaw. This would be a good spot for an industrial zone, but it doesn't actually have any mines on it currently. So we are going to work on, well, Medina's working on a builder, but we're going to work on a builder in Rogueclaw as well. We're going to have this builder here. We're going to also, well, I don't know if we should chop this jungle just yet. But we're totally going to chop the jungle just yet, and then we'll chop the forest, and everything will be a little bit faster. Because I'm too impatient to save that 500 potential late game protection all the way until that point. I gotta get that factory out now. I don't think...
Organisms don't think of CO2 as a poison. Plants and organisms that make shells, coral, think of it as a building block.
I did not expect there would be very much land beyond this peninsula. It appears there is indeed some land. It appears to be Nubian. Maybe if we can hide out in Nubia. I don't think Nubia hates Germany, though. They do not like Germany. So, maybe they won't mind us so much. And, what's this builder doing? Actually, I'm going to send this builder to work on that rice. I'm going to send this builder to improve that coal. And I got a niter from somewhere, I think. I don't know where it was. Let's see if Gilgamesh is trading niter. What would it take? Luxuries I have 2 copies of? I'll take that, just so I can build bombards and everything everywhere. Oh, let's see what else I need. A horse. I think I already gave you all those, so you're not going to get any happiness. And I'll be your friend a little more. We'll be allies for the moment. And while it's profitable. And we're going to build a bunch of horsemen while we work towards making cavalry. Because those cavalry corps will end up being a lot better than our current Mamluks. I mean, Mamluks are good and all, but, times are changing. Heavy cavalry units aren't as powerful anymore. And since they don't upgrade until tanks, which are not until combustion, I think. I don't care. I'll change policies in a moment. Yeah, the upgrade for knights is tanks, which don't come up until combustion here. Which actually... yeah, that is actually a bit too far. So, yeah. We're gonna instead be working on going towards getting some light cavalry and having ourselves some military science. Because, you know, cavalry will just be a little more convenient to work with. Only be 2 turns to research nationalism. Interesting. We don't need it just yet, though, and I might want to save it until we might use the Casus Belli. Civil engineering. You can build farms on hills. That's nice. Public works is pretty good. Do like that policy. Colonialism. Probably not going to be able to use a lot of these, so I won't. We're going to go with, I think, civil engineering for the moment. Let's see what we can switch in and see where we are building builders. This caravel looks like it actually will be a bit of a pain, and we really should upgrade it. Or not upgrade it, but get something to replace it. This frigate appears to be a frigate. It might help, but I don't think that's a super great use of our resources. So I'm actually just going to build these classic layer horsemen. I mean, I guess I really don't care that much about what's going on here. So, yeah. I'm just going to build some roads that I think would be nice to have. And I guess sending this to Nippur would be pretty good. I mean, not that the trade route's very good. That's pretty pathetic yield and all that. But the road looks nice. So we'll do that. We'll build plenty of horsemen and upgrade them to cavalry. It's all part of a master strategy. Yeah. Excuse me. I have some water with me to help keep the tongue smooth, you know. We can't let my beautiful voice get a little chapped sounding, can we? No, we cannot. Anyway, let's see. River Valley. Alright. And that wouldn't be good here because everything's flatland. River Valley is a fantastic wonder. I mean, it's not like... None of the wonders are necessary, but River Valley is really good. It massively boosts production in the city it's built in. But I don't think we really need it, so we're not going to worry about it, really. Hagia Sophia, I don't know if this would revive Slamism. I'm kind of curious if it would. I'm kind of curious, like, I feel like I should really try, honestly, and, I really do feel like I should, sorry, thinking, very hard to think sometimes, I really do feel like I should, put in serfdom again, and try to get some more good builders out. Triangular trade's pretty good policy too, but I don't know if I want to trade that for all my adjacency bonuses. I guess town charters is actually not going to be as useful as triangular trade, so we'll put triangular trade instead there. Yeah, we'll do that. And let things adjust. We'll build a builder here. Our gold per turn has gone up, which is nice. And we're going to keep on moving. We're going to see if we can get the Nubians to give us some open borders so we can explore the freakish landmass that they have. They want a little gold. We'll do that. We're going to look around a little bit. It seems we might actually need some naval units if we're going to go take Germany, because that's weird. And if this counts as a Pangea because it's connected through here, this fog of war land. And if you'll excuse me, I'm accidentally zooming in, and now I gotta actually... And that stupid barbarian caravel. It's not... It's just a little annoying. It's not even necessary. But if this counts as a land bridge to make it a Pangea map, I'm gonna be a little bit upset. But, I mean, not that upset, but still a little bit upset. We've completed a granary here. I don't really think we need the Hagia Sophia. But, I mean, I'm curious just to see if it would provide us with some Slamism. I'm very curious in that regards. I do want to build the Colossus in Krakow if we can, after that builder. Because Marseille could probably produce some more useful things like horsemen, for example. But I mean, I'm just curious if we can get slamism back. Now, mind you, we have plenty of other places that can build ourselves some horsemen, and it wouldn't even. But all right, we're gonna run an experiment. We're gonna try and build the Hagia Sophia and Marcial, just to see if it will indeed provide us with our original religion, despite the fact that that religion has kind of gone away. We're gonna see if that will indeed give us some Slamist apostles. Because that would be kind of useful because of the righteousness of the faith ability. I mean, not that useful, because we don't have, like, good holy sites in most of our cities, because they're not generally good. And when I say good holy sites, because holy sites aren't generally good, I specifically mean holy sites that have temples in them already. You know, man? Like, we've got, Curitiba, maybe. Curitiba, does that have a... Curitiba, maybe, could actually get a temple and then use some slamism. Maybe. We'll think about it. I mean, it's an experiment and it's a number of turns away, but it's just something to think about. Damascus isn't going to be building the factory, I don't think, because I think we could also have Cairo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that would also give it the production. So instead, we're gonna build bombards in Damascus. Did we get the inspiration for having 2 bombards yet? Yes, we did. We're not gonna research down there yet, because we still need... Well, we are gonna actually change production, because we do need to finish up the crossbowmen in Cairo first, but we are gonna... First of all, yes, send this to Rowan. We are going to want to build up our bombards here, and we're not going to want to finish researching ballistics before we finish this crossbowman, because then it will automatically turn into a field cannon, and I would rather upgrade it than have to spend the extra turns producing it. So this is a nice city here, Curitiba. Lots of production, it's all very good. It's a fantastic city. One of the best cities I've ever seen. And it would benefit, definitely, from some slamism if we could get it. But we're gonna instead just build some horsemen. We're gonna try and get, like, let's see here. 1 horseman. How many horsemen? We're gonna have to scroll through this little bard, I think, to see how many horsemen we have. 1 horseman, like... We could get maybe, like, 6 horsemen. I mean, we have an absurd amount of Mamluks that could form some pretty effective armies, I'm sure. And we will be trying to form Mamluk armies to see how good they are. But, you know, I don't think they're going to be quite as good as having some cavalry. You know, it's not that much to get around to get cavalry around, you know? Because the horsemen, they're really cheap for us to produce at this point. And we'll probably send this guy to build another coal mine, because that's now in our territory. Brazil, and his fat, stupid, fat, bearded nose face is going to come back and denounce us some more. Surprised I remembered all of that. Very creative description for Pedro II. Let's see who we can buy with faith, actually. Could buy Adela Lovelace, who is a fantastic great engineer, but aren't worried of that. Alfred Nobel, maybe, but I'm gonna save it because I know that I don't remember if Albert Einstein is from the same era, actually. We could check. But I think Albert Einstein is from the modern era. So, yeah, he is. And he's better, because he makes all your universities better, so all our madrasas will be providing crazy extra science. So I'm not gonna really worry about that. Anyway. We have our builder to... Oh, alright. Well, that's a little glitch. Because serfdom... Because it was the same turn... That... Yes, close maybe. Because we finished... serfdom went obsolete the same turn we finished this builder does not have the extra charges. Woo woo, whatever. It only really needs to build a few mines anyway. It is a little disappointing, but whatever. Where else are we building builders? Horseman being built. Just crossbowman there. That crossbowman can stay there for defense. I don't think we're building builders anywhere else, so I don't think we'll worry too much about it. I don't think we have anywhere else we really need to be doing this. I don't think Miss Sale really needs to be worrying about that so much. So we're gonna not put in public works, even though it is pretty good. We're not gonna worry about it. I don't know how many commercial buildings we have, but rationalism and free market might be kind of nice. I don't really want to add up what I'm getting from each one compared to the other, to be honest. You know, adjacency bonus versus buildings. Hayton does not have a library in its commercial. Well, it hasn't finished the campus, so it of course doesn't have a library in it. Most of our cities with campuses seem to have things in them. So maybe it would be better to have rationalism. But free market might also be pretty good, because we are going to need professional army pretty soon when we get to our cavalry. And the game is frozen up, as it does when you make massive changes to what your yields are. I don't know, we might want to hard research nationalism so that we can start putting our cores together. I don't think it's necessary, but it might be pretty nice. It does lead to urbanization and, like, thus the rest of the actual useful policies, but it's not that necessary. But, you know, if we want to be focused and get to our governments sooner, we should indeed probably go with nationalism. We can't let Frederick get too far ahead of us. Let's see here. What can we build in Krakow? Well, we could build a factory, but... And Krakow actually has insane production. It could build frigates and all that crazy stuff really quick. But what I really want to try doing is building the Colossus, because that's an extra trader out. Of course I want to try and build the Colossus. I want to send this guy up here to build that coal mine. And if only, like, other cities... This is a surprisingly decent city in terms of production. I thought it would just be kind of crap because it's mostly farms, but it seems to be doing pretty well. Anyway. Let's keep exploring. And I'm not sure if I want there to be a land bridge back here at this point, because it might make it a little easier to invade than trying to cross this crap. Like, that's a single tile that we'd have to move through. We would have to spend a lot less time embarked if there is a land bridge back in this fog. However, and with this worthless denunciation that merely seals the coffin, which, this denunciation from our guy who was a friend like 5 seconds ago, we are going to, with those irrelevant facts out of the way, we're gonna leave the mystery of whether or not there's a land bridge through here for the next episode. As we keep getting pillaged by this stupid barbarian caravel. It's not as bad as a horseman, but still sucks. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna leave the mystery of this here land bridge, and whether or not it actually exists, or it's just some mad, crazy explorer in our empire talking about this land bridge that everyone thinks he's a hook for talking about. We're gonna find out whether or not that exists in the next episode. So with that said, I hope you have all been enjoying the series so far. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next time.